Okay guys, one of my students has requested that I show you how to trade with indicators. This is one of the advanced students, so they are way past the KISS strategy. I know a lot of you have been following us with the KISS strategy, where we don't use a lot of indicators, where we don't use no indicators, where we use these rules right here. Let me show you. If you guys don't remember, you can watch our previous trainings. You can go and watch our KISS strategy. Very profitable. So KISS strategy, meaning keep it simple, stupid. KISS strategy, keep it simple, stupid. Here is a student who is targeting daily profit is 3%. They're using the 1% trading rule. That means, for example, if the account is 500, your first trade is going to start with 1% of 500, which is just $5. Okay. So that's basically what they're doing. So that keeps your risk at the minimum. And then they're also using a modified martingale strategy of 2.5x. So why I'm saying they are using is because this can vary based on your risk appetite, your risk tolerance. Some people can risk more, others cannot, because they cannot afford to lose anything at all. If you can't afford to lose it, don't trade it. You're going to lose it anyway, because this is a very risky exercise. Okay, now before I proceed, let me put a disclaimer. I am showing you something that is very risky. Okay, so if you guys jump into this with lots of money and you cannot afford to lose it, you can lose all your entire investment or part of it. So only go into this with money that you can afford to lose. Okay, any trading, anything online is very risky. Okay, so guys, if you don't want to lose your shirt, if you don't want to end up in the doghouse, make sure you follow proper risk management. First of all, you have to learn the skill, the strategy. And we can do that for you. We have our trainings in the Smart Wolf Club. I'm going to put the link in the description. There's a lot of coaches in the group who can help you learn these skills. Okay, whether you want to learn how to trade Forex, whether you want to learn how to trade binary options, depending on which part of the world you come from. You know, some places you're not, some countries, they don't allow you to trade anything. Okay, so if you're from that type of a country, it's unfortunate. Okay, maybe you can move to another country. Okay, it might not be that easy, but with the internet, you can trade from anywhere. It doesn't matter. Okay, so if you're from a jurisdiction where you're not allowed to trade binary options and that's your thing, then you can move to another area where they will allow you to do that. Well, if it's not that easy for you, then you can pick up a skill that is allowed in your country. For example, we can train you how to trade stocks. Most countries will allow you to trade stocks, even though there's a few that don't allow you to do stock trading. Crypto trading is the in thing. Some countries it's not allowed to trade crypto. So again, check with your rules and laws and all that kind of stuff. Check with your politicians. Okay, just make sure they allow you to trade because they set the rules. Okay, the legislation is controlled by politicians. So if you're not sure, check with your politicians, your local political leaders. Ask them if it's. We have students from all over the world. That's why whatever I'm teaching here applies to the students from all over the world. So if it does affect you negatively, please don't engage in any illegal tradings. Okay, so whatever we are training here is for educational purposes only, and there's no investment advice here. Okay, because we are not professional investment advisors. We're just sharing our experiences. Some of us have been online for many years, since 1998. Okay, so that's a long time for some of you. The internet has been around for over 30 years, guys. You're forgetting that. So anything to do with trading, digital marketing, we've been there, done that. We have attended the webinars, the seminars, the masterminds, the $1 masterminds, $10,000 masterminds. All those are our coaches, and we have coaches from everywhere. If you're, for example, Tajimoto is on here from Tokyo, Japan. He's been doing this for over 15 years with the Smart Wolf Club. We have Josephine on here from Sydney, Australia. She's been doing this for over 12 years. If you're from Africa, we have many coaches. South Africa, we have Malemala and many others. I'm just mentioning a few of them, just to let you know that you are represented worldwide, okay? We do not discriminate based on color, country, jurisdiction, size, sex, it doesn't matter. Whatever you believe in, the master teacher says, learn, practice, and teach others. So we believe in making money online, so we teach and train others to do the same. It allows you to have the freedom of location, financial freedom, and of course, some of you, freedom of choice, okay? Don't feel like you've been boxed in. You can change your entire trajectory by learning some of these skills, and it's very easy to learn. Once you start learning and you immerse yourself fully in this, you can acquire these skills within a very, very short time, okay? So we started this Smart Wolf Club channel, okay? It's a YouTube channel. It's very small subscription right now, but with your help, I'm sure we can grow this. So go ahead and subscribe, like, and share these videos with your folks. This information is valuable, okay? It might not be for you at the moment, but it could be for somebody. It could touch somebody in a very positive way. So just share this with your folks, with your followers. Some of you have big followings. I can see a lot of you on this webinar right now. There's over 1,000 people. I know a lot of you have not subscribed. Go ahead and subscribe, okay? Take a minute, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notification. So any of our trainings that are coming up, we're going to send so many of these trainings. We're also going to be sharing some vlogs. You know what I mean by vlogs? Some of our coaches travel a lot because we have students from all over the world, and some of them come from different parts of the world. So they're going to be sharing their experiences while trading or trying to make money online in different parts of the world, at the airports, in the bushes of Africa, on a safari, along the river, Amazon River in the South America, for example, close to the mountains of the Himalayas. For those of you, some of our coaches from Nepal, and some of the cold climates of Europe, for example, during the winter climates, we have coaches up there. For example, we have Jugensen is on here from Denmark, okay? So he's probably going to be sharing some of his escapades, him taking his laptop and taking trades on a cold winter night up in the Alps, okay? So some of these events will be invaluable. Or we could have Malemala, one of our coaches here. He's going to be sharing some of his trades, digital marketing, while he's taking trades, while touring the Table Mountains of the Cape in South Africa. I mean, this is invaluable information. This is out of this world experiences. Okay, we have some of our students taking trades on planes while on a flight, just using the aircraft Wi-Fi that is allowed to, and they can trade. We have students who are taking trades at the airports, okay, paying for the entire trip while at an airport. Or we have students who are paying for their vacations while at the vacation. They take a trade, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, take a trade, and boom, pay for the entire trip while on vacation. I mean, this is crazy stuff that goes on here. The possibilities are endless. So guys, start dreaming. Don't stop dreaming, because that's the problem. Most people have stopped dreaming. But in the Smart Wolf Club, we take you through some program. There's one we call the DGE program. DGE basically stands for Dreams, Goals, and Execution. Okay. Now, this program is so simple, but you cannot take it for granted. This is where you're going to learn how to dream. Some of you have stopped dreaming. For example, the lovely car that you wanted to buy, the $100,000 Range Rover. Some of our students, we ask them, what are they dreaming? They tell you, I want a beautiful car, expensive car. I want a Maserati. I want a Rolls Royce. I mean, whatever floats your boat. Okay. So some of us, our goals are probably different, you know, like depending on where you come from. Some people, our goals are just to be able to put bread on the table. That's it. Every day, wake up without worrying where the next meal is going to come from. And that is all we are looking for. That's what makes us happy. Whereas some people dream really big. Some people want $1 million homes. Some people want to travel the world. And they want to travel in style, first class, business class, enjoying the various lounges in the airports expensive now. Whereas some people just want to travel economy, regular economy, but they want to be able to donate as much money to charity as possible, fight against cancer, fight against poverty. Some people are pet lovers. Some of our students are pet lovers. They do these things online just to raise enough money to donate to their local pet places and take care of the pets, endangered animals, okay? And then we have people who want to fight poverty. We have people who want to get the next degree, another degree, a master's degree, a PhD. They want to fund that out of their own pockets. So different goals. That's what we talk about, dreams and goals. So, and then we talk about the execution. This is now sitting down and putting a pen to paper where you actually put the roadmap. How are you going to move from point A to point B? How are you going to move from making zero money online to making hundreds of dollars online, okay, to meet, so you can pay for your dreams, okay? So let's say if your dream is a $10 million home, okay, how much skin in the game do you have right now? 0 pennies, $100, okay, so if you're going to start from $100 to 10 million, for example, so we got to come up with a roadmap. It doesn't matter where you are right now. You can change. It might just take you a little longer than, let's say, somebody who has a bigger skin in the game. Some guys will come and say, I have $100,000 that I want to risk, that I can afford to lose. I want to risk it online. I want to start Forex trading. I want to stock trade. I want to do crypto trading. I want to do binary options trading. I want to do options trading. I want to do digital marketing. And I have $100,000 at my disposal, which I can afford to lose without any problems. And then there's some of you will come and say, I can only afford to lose $100. Thank you. We are all different. We all come from different parents, different backgrounds, and that is the variety that makes it interesting in the Smart Wolf Club. So guys, make sure you check out our social media too. Join the clubs, join the groups. We have a WhatsApp group. Some of you don't like WhatsApp. There's a Telegram group. You don't like Telegram. We have a private Facebook group. You don't like that either. We have Instagram. If you don't like any of those, but you want to get hold of us, you want to get social, you can use the old methods. There's an email. Okay, there you go. The email, all this is in the description, guys. Okay, and make sure you join the Smart Wolf Club. And make sure you subscribe to this channel and share with others. So let me not dwell so much on that. Let's jump into the training. We have 2 students here who have requested us to, these are advanced students. Okay, these guys have already gone through the challenges. One of the famous challenges that we go through when we are trading binary options is the $100 to $20K. You start from $100 to $20K, 20,000, 20K, I mean is 20,000 US dollars, from $100 to 20,000. Okay, this is a challenge that you have to go through. Now, some people can afford to start at a higher level. Some people start at $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. So it's just going to take them shorter time to get to the 20K. This is a belief system, okay? This is to help you learn the key strategy, the simplest strategy for beginners. And of course, as you proceed with your training, you're going to start learning some more advanced techniques where we use bells and whistles, things that I don't like. You start using indicators. Okay, most of these indicators are lagging indicators. Okay, so you have to have the basic knowledge of the fundamental analysis. You have to be able to analyze the charts. And then, of course, you can reinforce your bias or your conclusions using indicators. Like you can see here, there's one here. This is the moving average, exponential moving average, 8 EMA. Okay, very famously used by a lot of Forex traders. In our Forex trading masterclass, we go deep into this 8 EMA. This is a magic indicator that can help you make decisions when to enter the trade and when to exit the trade. And it can allow you to trade without stop losses and what do you call them? Take profits. Okay, you just go into the market, no stop loss, no take profit. I know. Most of you have been taught to set a stop loss. Some of you have been told that it is insane to trade without a stop loss, but we show you some of the techniques that you can trade without a stop loss and still be profitable, okay? Without even having been glued to your computer, okay? But this is, let's save that for the master classes. You guys can join those Link is in the description. Just join the Smart Wolf Club and go to the master classes, okay, if you want to really dive deep into this stuff. But if you're just a tire kicker or you're just passing time, then this might not be for you, because this is not a get-rich-quick scheme, guys. Whatever we are showing you here is our experience, sharing our experiences, and of course, it's not financial advice, so don't take this to the bank, okay? All right, we're just sharing our experiences, and this is for educational purposes. I gotta put this disclaimer here because a lot of people make mistakes when they see stuff like this. They get overexcited, they go take risks, they become very emotional, they wanna get rich right now, okay? Put in $100 and they expect to make $1 million in the next 1 hour or 2 hours, and they end up blowing their account and getting frustrated and saying this is a scam, it doesn't work, that you just didn't follow the strategy. Rome was not built in 1 day, guys. It took years to build the city of Rome. Similarly, it's going to take you a long time to change your situation. So, for example, if you only have $100, it's going to take you a little longer to get to 20,000 than somebody who puts in $1,000 or $10,000. It doesn't take them long to get to 20K following some of the strategies that we are teaching. This is not gambling, okay, because gambling, you stand a chance of losing everything, okay? Here, if you follow the strategies, you are likely to succeed. And some of the students have been doing that. Like right now, I have accounts pulled up for one of my students, okay? You can see this account is at 571.29. She started this trading 13 sessions ago, 14 sessions ago at $100. She's on the track of getting to the 20K within 6 months, okay, or less. Some students do it in 2 months, okay? Those who work really, really, really hard, they get to 20K in 2 months or 3 months or 4 months. It doesn't matter how long it takes. But just imagine taking $100 to 20K in as little as 6 months, okay? It's very possible. It's been done, and a lot of our students have done that, and many, many more are doing that, okay? So now, let me not belabor the point here. Let me just dive into what these students want. Basically, it's using 2 indicators. These are famously found on PocketOptions. This platform here is PocketOptions, okay? So if you don't have an account with PocketOptions, I have put a link. That's an affiliate link. It says get a free demo account, because I want you to start from the demo account and practice. We call it paper money, okay? So you do not lose your own money. You don't risk any money. Just go ahead and open the demo account. It's free. They'll give you a free demo account. All you need is your name and your email address. Okay, so just verify your email, get the demo account, and then, of course, put in some practice, okay? So just follow exactly what I'm going to do here. So basically what you do, once you have your account pulled, I think this looks a little funky. This is my student's account. Let's go to the desktop version. This was the mobile version. That's one other advantage that you have with PocketOptions. You can trade on the mobile app. They do have a mobile app you can download for iPhone or for Android. Okay, and you can start trading. So there are no excuses, okay? Some people, I know, they say, oh, I don't have a laptop, I don't have a computer. You have a cell phone. There's over 6 billion cell phones in the world. We've been to so many countries. In many countries, people they can access the internet using their cell phones. So just use your data, and you can trade. You can make money. You can start from $10. It doesn't matter. I know there's students here who live in countries where they live under $1 per day. Just save up, skip some meals, skip some coffee, save up to $100, and you start. Now, PocketOptions actually gives you 50% bonus. If you deposit $50 or more, you get 50% bonus. You can take advantage of that, okay? So use the link in our description to get these bonuses, guys, okay? So that means if you put $100, they give you $50, and you have $150 to trade, okay? So it allows you to take bigger chunks. So now, whatever I'm going to show you here, we're going to mix that with our KISS strategy. Excuse me. If you don't know, let me sip some water. I'm a real person, guys. So, you know, I speak, my throat gets dry. I get a tickle in my throat. I got to sip water. This is water right here. You can see this is my water bottle. I carry this with me everywhere I go. This is water. It's not some magic liquid or something. Just water, plain water, tap water. Filtered, or maybe I think I did filter it. Okay, there you go. So it's warm though. I like warm water. for some reason, I like to drink lukewarm water, room temperature. Oh, really, not cold water. I don't like cold water. Makes me cough. So I'm using warm water, and that's what I'm drinking. So I feel better now. The tickle is gone. So my student has this account. We're sharing the screen here, and they want to learn how to use some key indicators. Okay, so this is a slightly more advanced strategy, and I'm going to call it advanced 2-indicator strategy that has a very, very high success rate. Okay, hey, my student's name is Martha. Martha, you may need to switch off some of your notifications because they keep popping up on the computer. Okay, all right, guys, so we are all set to go. So once you are on Pocket Options, okay, can I take a minute and wait for you guys to go on and open your accounts? If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and take this minute. Go ahead and pause the video. Open your demo account, okay? Once you open your demo account, you're going to get to the trading platform right here where it says Trading Demo. Trading Demo right here. Quick Trading Demo account. You're going to click on that. You're going to arrive to a screen that looks like this, and you're going to assign some money right here. Okay, so assigning money here is quick demo. You're going to choose the demo. They can give you up to $10,000 to practice. Okay, now you may not want to use 10,000. You can be realistic, maybe put 1,000 or $100, whatever you can afford, real money that you can afford. So if you can afford $100, just start a demo account for $100 and see how you're going to grow it. Now, we're going to be using some principles from the KISS strategy. That is, target daily profit is 3%, 1% trading rule, use a modified martingale strategy, and hedging strategy. Now, hedge basically is to protect us from blowing our account. If you don't know the details of all this, go back and watch our previous videos. There is a whole playlist called the KISS strategy. I would urge you guys to go and binge watch those trainings. Start from the first one to the very last one. There's about 35 videos, guys. That's about 35 hours of free training for you guys, okay? Go watch that. By the time you're done, you will be trading like a pro right here, like some of the students are doing right now, okay? They've gone through the trainings. And if you need further hand-holding, click the link in the description, the Smart Wolf Club, and join our binary options trading masterclass. It is open, I think, right now. If it's not, then if you don't see it on the website, it's probably temporarily closed, because sometimes we get too many students and we have to close for months, 3 months, 4 months, just to focus on the students that we have, okay? Because we want to give everybody a fair chance, okay? And I think you'd want to do that too, right? You want to join and get full attention from the coaches. So sometimes we cannot take too many students. It's limited. It's only a few of us who are training this for free and for dedicating the time, because our time is extremely valuable. So whatever you're going to pay for the masterclass is not really paying for our time. It's just we are giving back to the society. And we decided this during the pandemic. Okay, we realized how many people are suffering. We touched close to our hearts. A lot of our friends, families, and acquaintances, workmates, people lost their jobs. They didn't know what to do because of the closures, and therefore we decided, you know what, we're going to share some of these techniques, tactics, strategies for free online on Forex trading, binary options, crypto trading, digital marketing, stocks trading, and many, many other things, okay? So right now, the indicators that my student wants me to use are 2 indicators, and I'm going to bring them up. One is the Vortex. Okay, you can see the Vortex is right there, and the other indicator is the Williams, that one there, okay? So these are very simple indicators to use, but we reserve this for our advanced students, because the reason is because for beginners, this can be quite confusing, okay? But for people who have, because you still have to use the fundamentals, just chart patterns, okay? Candlestick patterns, okay? So right now here you can see we have, let's see, we come in here and we look for, this is OTCs, AUD, USD. These pairs are called currency pairs. So AUD, USD means it's the Australian dollar against the US dollar. And you can see here it's 92% payout. That means for every single dollar you put in, you are risking to gain 92%. So you put $1, you get $1.92. You put $1, you get $1.92. So whatever you're putting in, if you win, you get the trade right, you're going to make a 92% gain. Similarly, for any other pairs, you can see here there are many other pairs. Some of them are paying less, okay, 65. So we don't go for those. We just go for the ones that are paying the highest, which is 92%. All right, so we're going to pick a pair that we like. We can use any pair. Now, some people like to trade stocks. Again, you can see like the Apple stock is right here. You can choose that. So we can put the Apple stock. You can see it's right there. So we come here and put the Apple stock. You can see, again, it's paying 92. So the candles are, these candles here, the red, green candles are 30 seconds, and the trade time is 1 minute, guys. We're going to go to the 1 minute. That's our trade time, 1 minute. Okay, now if we're using the 1% rule, we're going to be starting with the 1%, which is right here. The 1% of 571 is 5.71. Okay, now if you guys don't know how to do that, just pull a calculator. I'll show you how to calculate that. So calculator, so 571 the amount we have on this account is 571.29. We reached that in our previous trading. If you missed the previous video, go and see how we got to 571. It's in the previous video, the one just before this. Okay, and then you multiply it by 1%. It's going to tell you it's 571. See that? Now, why are we not putting the 2 nines? Because we are rounding it off to the 2 decimal places. Okay, simple mathematics. If you forgot your high school maths, we can give you a refresher course here. Okay, just see me privately. I'll give you a refresher course. Just kidding, guys. This is easy maths. So 571.29 times 1%. Okay, multiply that, you get 5.71. We're going to leave it at 5.71 because the next number here is a digit, is a 2, and 2 is less than 5, so we're not going to increase this. So we're just rounding it off to 2 decimal places, okay? Now, we are using a martingale strategy. So what does that mean? It means that the next level 2 trade is going to be a 2.5 of this one. So you're going to multiply this by 2.5. And you can see it's that 14.28. Okay, so we're going to come here. We're going to put this on our chart. Okay, so let's take these things all the way. So here is our planning. So we got to do this for every single trade that we are taking. Our session for the trade. Before we start the session, these are things you're gonna have a notebook, okay? Here, pen and paper, write stuff down, guys. If you're doing it online, okay, like I'm doing here, you can just do it online. So where are we starting? We're starting our trading session at, so you got to put all this data. Very important, because when you succeed, you're going to want to see how you did it. And you can only do that. So we are starting at the last time result. The last time result was 571.29. That is where we are starting. So our target is 3% daily profit. So that's daily goal is 3%. So I'm going to calculate that in a minute, but we already did our level 1. Level 1 trade is 5.71, and then level 2, which is a martingale factor of 2.5. So it is 14. That's what I was talking about right now here. Let's go look at it. I think it's 14.28. And then the level 3 is going to be a 2.5 for that. And we're putting those because you'll see when they become handy. When you start losing, they become handy. Okay, now this, rounding it off to the nearest one, changes because this is a 5. So it will be 35.71, guys. All right? 35.71. And then level 4. See, now these start getting crazy big now. Okay, scary times. These are the scary times. If you have to go to these high levels like this, you are risking a big chunk of your account. So this is 89.26, okay? 89.26. If you don't understand any of this, why I'm flying through this is because we have done this so many times in the previous trainings. So if you missed any of our trainings, you're joining us here for the first time, go ahead and check our previous trainings. The playlist is below in the description, okay? I make everything simple for you guys. All our coaches are like that. They make everything so simple that my 16-year-old and my grandmother can learn this stuff, okay? So now you guys can see how huge this trade looks, 200 and something. This is gonna be almost blowing your account, okay? So now I put an asterisk on level 5 because I really don't wanna take this trade, because look at that. If you have such a drawdown of $200, then you're gonna cut your account by half, okay? So it's gonna take you a little longer to get out of that hole. It's gonna dig a deep hole. Actually, I don't like even going to level 4. See, this is huge. Okay, it's going to give you a big, big drawdown. So if the market is that bad, then it's probably at high time. You're going to call it quits for the day. Okay, let's put the results here. Once we finished, we're going to have the results. We want to also calculate our profitability. And we also want to do our trades, a summary of the trades, how many trades we took, how many we won, how many we lost. Okay, let's calculate our targets. So the target is 3% of this. Our daily target is 3%. So we're going to copy that and then just paste it here. Well, we can't paste it. So it's 571.29. I think that's the figure. Yep, 571.29 times 3% would be 103%. We're increasing that. So this is what we are looking for, 588.43. Okay, so our goal is to get this account to 588.43, which is about $16. Yeah, just about $16 or $17. That's what we are looking for in this session. Because this is a small account, guys. It's about $500, okay? So you're not going to be looking for $1,000 profit. Guys, that's how you blow your account. You got to be very, very realistic. Even 3% is a high target. Imagine every day, 3%. In a month, if you trade daily, that's 90%. Where on earth do you get 90% growth on your account? Never. Nowhere. Very few places. Unless it's some risky, these are called high risky, high reward. That's why I tell you this is a very risky process, okay? Most students, some of them are very conservative. They only look for 1% daily profit. 1% every day gives you 30% at the end of the month, okay? More realistic now. But this student has a very high risk tolerance. She's ready to lose whatever is on here. She can afford to lose whatever is on here. She started with $100, and that she can afford to lose, okay? So it doesn't matter. If we blow the account, she's fine. She's going to start afresh and continue. But if you can't afford to lose it, then you don't risk it. So you can be more conservative here. 1%, even 0.5. I've seen some students targeting a 0.5% every day. That gives you about 15%. Because you can trade every day. These are OTCs. Pocket options allows you to trade every day, anytime, 24/7. Because these OTCs are available any time. All right, guys, we are ready to start. So what are you going to look at? Okay, first, I'll just come here and look at the chart. Form my own bias. What do I think is happening here? I can see there's an upward trend right now. So basically, I'll be looking for call options. However, we have two indicators that we are using to help us make that decision. So at the moment, you can see the buyers, the green on the Vortex, the green is above the red. That means it's a strong call option, strong upward trend. The buyers are much stronger. You can see this one here. What is this? The Williams is above the 50. Okay, now it is pointing down. So that means there's a strong downward trend at the moment. Okay, it's pointed down. It's pushing down. It's pushing down. But looking at the Vortex, I still feel like the buyers are much stronger. Well, it didn't go past the 50. So that means the buyers are still stronger. So when the new candle forms, we're going to take a call option for 1 minute and see what happens. Okay, there we go. I am in, and we cross our fingers, and hopefully we're going to be in the money. If we lose, we're going to jump in. We're going to do what we call a hedge. If it turns out and it's going against us, we're going to hedge the trade using level 2. Level 2 hedging means we're going to take an opposite trade in the same trade. So we're going to take an opposite trade. But so far you can see it's still holding. Okay, this is pointing up. This is going up. It's above that level, and I'm hoping that it's going to keep going up. If we lose, no problem. We're just going to hedge the trade. Okay, it looks like it's pulling down, so it looks like the buyers have been beaten here. But you can see the William is still above the 50 mark, so it's away. It's in the upward trend. So I think we are in the right direction. But you can never be certain with this, and we did make it. Okay, so we won that trade, guys. So our conclusion was correct. So these indicators have helped us make that decision. Okay, so we go to the next one. Let's look for another pair. There we go. All right, so guys, looking at this pair, what do you think? You can see here it shows a strong sellers position here. You can see the sellers are above. The William shows us the sellers are way stronger, pushing down. You can see even the William is showing, the Vortex is showing us the sellers are stronger because the red is above the green. So in this case, we're going to take a sell option. So we're going to wait for this to close. Okay, but looking at this chart, this candle pattern here, it shows us as a strong upward trend, right? The bias for me here is an upward trend. Okay, so I'm thinking this is going to come up and it will eventually go up. So I think it's a strong upward trend, and let's see, we can wait and see what happens. Let's see for the next candle. You can see this is struggling to get above the 50. It's still pushing down. It's pushing down. You can see there's a strong sellers. Sellers are pushing down. They're pushing down. So if this stays the same, we are just going to get a sell trade. So we wait. We see the candle close. Okay, there we go. I see it's a strong seller's position. So we took a sell trade for 571. We only go up to the next level if we lose this trade, okay, when we are trying to hedge and, of course, try to recoup our loss. So, guys, as you can see, this is in the money, okay? We are using the Vortex indicator and the William indicator to trade binary options. Okay, now, can we use the same for Forex? Yes, we can, but there's going to be modifications. And we go through these in our Forex trading masterclass. Okay, you can join that masterclass, and one of our coaches is going to take through all these fundamentals and this analysis and this trading. And there is one strategy that they are calling the no-lose strategy. They don't lose. Okay, they do not lose. Okay, and you can see this is very easy. It's in the money, guys. Boom, 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 boom. 581. So that's the second trade, and it's in the money. We are getting close to our goal. Our goal was, let's go back here. I think it was 588. Anybody on the chat? Put that on the chat. 588. Yeah, see, that's our goal for the day. 588. So once we get our goal, we call it quits. All right, let's look at another pair. Okay, so this pair is definitely a strong upward trend, guys. You can see, so we're going to go up there. It's a strong upward trend, and I'm already in the trade, but who knows? I didn't spend much time analyzing, but why did I say it's a strong upward? Because I see the buyers are much stronger on here. You can see the Vortex is showing us that the buyers are very strong. The William, it's way above the 50 mark. You can see the 50 mark here. So somebody is asking, what are the settings for the Vortex? Well, it's 14. You can see here when you click that, the period is 14. The inputs, and then for the William, again, the period is 14. We are just using the default settings. Okay, it seems like it's running away from us. I'm not worried, because if it does, then we're going to have to hedge the trade and try to recoup our losses using our 2.5 X factor martingale. But I think it's going to hold, because you can see this is a strongly buyer's thing here. Okay, let's see. Oh my goodness, it's going to be so close, and we did. Guys, it held, and so that is 2 trades. You can see we took these 3 trades and they're in the money. So we're going to go for the one last final trade, because if we win that, we hit our goal. So now I have come to this pair. Okay, this is a little tricky because you can see the Vortex shows us it's a downward. Okay, now it's a strong downward trend. You can see that. So we're going to just take that trade. Okay, it refused to take the trade. Why? Okay, let's see. What is it saying? Let's refresh this screen, guys. Because we are using webinar software, we are sharing the screen with my student. That could be affecting the trade. You see, our trade was not, it didn't take our trade. All right, so now we want to go this way. There we go. Okay. We said it's a oh my goodness, it's pointing up, and we entered a sales trade. Okay, downward. I think it's still going to go downward. Why? Because the Vortex, you can see, is showing a very strong seller's movement, because the red is above the green and it's pointing strong. So I think we'll eventually, the sellers will eventually take the day here. And you can see even the William is still all the way down here. So I think there's more sellers, even though it's still pointing up and down, up and down. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's in the money. Okay, it is in the money, guys. But let's see what happens. We still have a. Oh my goodness, it's kind of weakening here. Now, if we get it wrong, you know, we're gonna have to hedge this trade. And how are we gonna hedge the trade? We're gonna have to take the trade in the opposite direction. So we did lose that. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go to the next level, which is 14.28. I had to do that because you start digging a deeper hole. All right, and we are going to look at another pair. Okay, so now here, there's a pair that shows a strong downward trend. Here you can see that's a downward trend, and we're going to go down. And we are hoping that it will continue going down, okay? Even though it looks like there's a support here. You guys can see there's a support here. It has tried to break through this and it was unable. But I see a very strong sellers and a very strong sellers. William shows it's a strong selling, and the Vortex also shows a strong selling. As you can see, the red is shooting up above the green, and you can see there's a massive candle here, red candle. Even though the momentum is reducing, I think we have enough time to recoup the loss and push us above for profit. But we cannot count our cows yet. The cows have not come home yet. Let's wait, because the green is forming. This could just shoot up here and take all the profitability. We have 4 seconds to go, 2 seconds. It's pretty close. And guys, we won that and we are in profit. Okay? So how easy was that, guys? This is how many minutes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes trades, a minute trade each. We took 5 trades, lost 1, won 4 of them using these indicators. So definitely out of 5, 4, that's 80% success rate, okay? 80%. You only need to be correct 50% of the times and you can be profitable. 50% is enough to make you profitable. Some of our trades, if you watch our previous trades like this one here, you could see we had a lot of losses. I think if you go back to our summary, you can see we took 7 trades, we won 3, lost 4. That was a previous session, and we still made our goal. Why? Because we follow our KISS strategy. Now here we are using a more advanced strategy where we are using the KISS strategy plus 2 very, very simple indicators, the Vortex and the William indicator. Now these 2 are free indicators. You find them on PocketOption, and I think even other brokers. We use a lot of brokers. They have these. Okay, now can you use this for crypto, Forex? Yes, you can. All you have to do is do your analysis. And we teach these in the master classes. Okay? Some of you are into crypto. You can join our crypto trading masterclass. Just click the link in below this video. There's a Smart Wolf Club, and just pick up whatever masterclass you want to go to. So anyway, let me write the summary here, and we're gonna call it quits. Okay, we don't have much time. I gotta jump into another training for digital marketing with one of our key students. So 594.47 is our goal, our result. 594.47. So guys, very slowly, this account is growing exponentially. We are using what we call the compounding factor, and that's how it's going to get to the 20K within less than 6 months. Okay, this is trading session number 14, literally number 14. This account is almost 6 times. Started from $100, it's 594. That's almost 6 times. Okay, it's 5.94 for you guys who are mathematicians. Okay, what is the profitability here? So just take this 594.47. So we go to 594.47 minus 527. Oh, sorry, 527, right? That's where we started from. Let's make sure. No, 571.29. Jeezy. 571.29. So we made $23.18 in 5 trades. Each trade is 1 minute. So guys, at that rate, you can see if we continue trading here, we're going to make lots of money. But we don't want to do that, because that's when you start blowing your account. You overtrade. The brokers are going to take the money. Trust me. If you start trading longer, this is OTC, it's very volatile, and you're trading against the broker, they are going to take the money and probably make you overdraw your account. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you want to just come here slowly by slowly. So we took 5 trades, 4 wins, and 1 L. Okay? Now, this is a very good statistic, because that's about 80% win rate right here. Okay? We are not looking for 100%, because you don't need to win all your trades. You just need to win a few of them, key ones. Like you can see here, we had 7 trades, won only 3, lost 4 of them, and we still became profitable. We hit our goal and plus some more. Today was a good day for us. You can see 594.47. We made 594.47 in 5 minutes using 2 indicators plus the key strategy. And the indicators are the Vortex and the William. And with that, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call it quits for the day. And please watch our videos, because our coaches are going to be attaching some of their vlogs, okay? Their escapades. They're going to be showing you them trading in different places of the world, while traveling, while snorkeling, while at the beach. They're going to be sharing their vlogs with you. So come along, travel with us, so you can learn that the possibilities that are out there. Okay, we want to liven the spirit. We want to motivate everybody, and we're going to share this knowledge with you. Whether you like it or not, we're going to be sharing this with you. Okay, so just take the knowledge, practice, and do what we say. Now, before I end this, let me say a word of prayer. In the belief of the power Almighty, I pray that whoever is going to follow this strategy, key strategy, very simple, they're going to be successful in the market. I pray that whoever is going to practice shall be rewarded. And may the markets be good to all our students and all our coaches. In the belief of the power Almighty, I pray. Amen. Guys, I'm going to end the training here, and I will see you in our next training. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification, like, and share. And comment below if you need any help. Guys, listen. This is it. I'm going to say it again. If you knock, the door shall be open. The master teacher says that. If you knock, the door will be open. Take that seriously. If you want to learn how to do this stuff on your own, just knock the door, and we're going to open the door for you, and we will share our immense experience. Okay? The total amount of experience within our coaches is over 1,000 hours. Okay? If you combine 1,000 years of experience, that's what I meant. Okay, some of us have been online since 1998. There are so many coaches over the world. Some of them, if you, for example, if you're from the United States, you go to Atlanta region, Mr. Baker, over 17 years with the Smart Wolf Cup doing this. You go to West Coast, Sacramento, Jose, over 15 years. You go to New York, Rosemary, she's been there for over 12 years. You go up north, Toronto, Canada, Anne-Marie, over 15 years. Mary from the West Coast, Vancouver, over 12 years. Okay? You go to Africa, Lagos, Nigeria, Omosis, over 15 years doing this. You go to the UK, London region, Mr. Scott has been doing this for over 15 years with the Smart Wolf Club. You go to Germany, Berlin, Germany, Carinsas, she's been doing this for over 15 years. You go to Madrid, Spain, Marcelina, over 13 years doing this stuff, okay? You go to Dubai, Ahmed, over 8 years doing this. You go to the big subcontinent of India, many, many coaches. One, Mr. Singh from Bombay, India, over 17 years doing this stuff. You go further, Asia, Japan, Tajimoto, Tokyo region, many, many, many years, over 15 years doing this. You go to Singapore, Sean, okay? She's been doing this for over 15 years, okay? You go to South Korea, Seoul, South Korea, Sian has been doing this for over 15 years, okay? You go to Brazil, Rio de Janeiro, Rodrigo's, our friend, has been doing this for over 15 years. Guys, so all those years added for coaches over 100 years, 1,000 years of experience. So you're going to get that in the Smart Wolf Club. Go ahead and join the club and ask your questions, okay? Goodbye, and may the Almighty be with all of you and bless you. Thank you.